Hi guys, so in today's video I'm going to explain the first part of trigonometry. I'm going to explain what opposite and adjacent and hypotenuse is and Sohcahtoa. Okay, so number one, when you have a right angle triangle, you need to know how to label the sides. Okay, so when you're doing this topic, you're going to be presented with a right angle triangle always. You're going to be given a angle which you may know, you may not know. Now using this, you need to label your sides, your triangle, opposite, adjacent and hypotenuse. Okay, so firstly, hypotenuse is normally written as hip and is your longest side. Okay, it's your longest side. Now how can you recognize where the longest side is always opposite your right angle. Okay, so opposite this right angle, that's my hypotenuse. Okay, now opposite the angle you've been given, or you're trying to find out, you're trying to work out, so this one over here, this is always opposite. Okay, so opposite is always opposite the angle you've been given or you're trying to work out, not opposite the right angle. That's the hypotenuse. And then the one left over is always adjacent. Okay, because it's adjacent to the right angle and the angle. Okay, so let's try another one. Let's say I give you another triangle, another right angle triangle. So here's my right angle, here's my angle. Let's say it's 40. Now let's label this triangle. So the first thing I do, look for the longest side. Always look for the hypotenuse, and that is always opposite your right angle. So opposite my right angle is this side. Yeah, so this is my hypotenuse. Yeah, let's call it hip. Next one, opposite the angle I've been given or trying to work out. So this one I've been given, opposite 40 will be my opposite, and then the one left over, adjacent. Okay, let's try another one, last one. Okay, so let's say this is the angle. So first things first, longest side, hip, opposite the angle, opposite, and then the last one, adjacent. Okay, now you might have noticed in Sohcahtoa, instead of the first letter, I've got O and H in So, A and H in the cat, and O and A in Toa. Now, these O and H and A stand for opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent. So guys, if you have a triangle, right angle triangle, and you figure out that, okay, I need to use H and O. Okay, so H and O, which one contains H and O? That's So. So then you know you need to use this formula. Okay, so Sohcahtoa is a way of remembering the formulas you need to use. So the formula for So, if it ends up being So, is sine theta equals opposite over hypotenuse. Okay, and theta is your angle. Okay, and opposite will be whatever's on your opposite side, and hypotenuse will be whatever is on your hypotenuse side. Okay, if it ends up to be cos, then you use the cos formula, which is cos theta equals adjacent over hypotenuse. And then the last one, toa, tan theta equals opposite over adjacent. Okay, so that's how you label a triangle, guys. Opposite, hypotenuse, and adjacent. Now make sure you learn Sohcahtoa and the formulas over here, because in the next video I'm going to show you how to choose the right one to use and how to complete a question using trigonometry.